All right, gold morning, evening, or afternoon. This is Jed Villardo of Team eToro Pilipinas. Kamusta guys? Laksa. Mm-hmm. Magandang gabi, umaga, hapon, kung saan man kayo. Laksa. All right. Well, gold evening indeed. Good news is that this account right now that you're looking at, um, our low risk account, is now officially part of the popular investor program ng team or ng eToro, right? You'd know it because you will see the star next to my name. It's now colored blue or light blue, right? And if you hover your mouse, it will say this trader is a cadet, right? The popular investor. So that's our actually first level, entry level, kumbaga. And so we'll continue working on that. And I just got that news earlier today, mga around, I think, 3, just like the screenshot dito, right? Yeah, I got that email. And thank you, everybody, to who all supported. Thank you for the love and support, and also the hate from our haters, right? Without them, well, hindi tayo makikita sa ibang groups na we're not even aware of. Di ba? Um, so, by the way, you guys could hear me, right? Clearly, and the stream is okay. Just making sure kasi medyo may problema yung PLDT lately. I mean, recently. Medyo nawawala-wala yung connection ko intermittently. Medyo mahina yung volume. Hmm. Nakamax na yung volume ng mic ko actually. Yeah, nakamax na siya. Adjust ko lang yung mic. How about that? Better na. Lapitan ko na lang yung mic. All right, thank you. All right. So, okay, obviously, this is live day trading, by the way. If you're new to our stream, we used to stream exclusively sa TP Team eToro Pilipinas group. It's a private group. It's also connected to this public page. Welcome. And again, I am Jed Villardo of Team eToro Pilipinas, one of the admins. And if you are new to global trading or day trading, welcome. And please create an account if you want to join us. The link is on the video description. If you are watching this later on YouTube, it should be on the description also, right? So let's head to our trading, obviously. So this is how we start our day, or after we, of course, read the news, local to international. Then we head to our trading. Let's see. All right. There we go. So basically, what I'm gonna do is live trade with you guys. So it's up to you if you are going to trade with me. But if you do, I suggest to all our classmates sa TEP Academy uh, and TEP classmates na hindi pa naka-register sa mentorship program natin, please use your virtual if, especially if you're new to this, right? So I'm going to trade real time the moment that I see an opportunity, right? That's that is the key word, right? Opportunity, and that means, it follows our trading strategy and checks all our checklists, right? Right now, I don't see it, so we'll wait for that opportunity, and I'll talk a bit more about frequently asked questions lately for the past couple of days. right? And also you could post your questions to chat if you have. Don't uh, don't be shy. Please do post your questions, right? Let's see. Looking at it, right? So one of the commonly asked questions na nakukuha natin lately is um, one is how to copy trade, right? How to copy trade. I was actually planning on creating a new, like a, a simplified version of it. Tapos highlighting the, the common um, questions and like for example, how you remove funds, how you stop copying someone and moving it to the other person that you like to copy. Because obviously we have a lot of options. We have a lot of good traders sa eToro platform natin. And you'd want to also diversify, always diversify, right? That's basically the one of the top recommendation or best practices if you want to make sure that hindi ma burn lahat or ma wipe yung portfolio mo. So you have to diversify your funds or your equity around, right? So we'll create that video and I'll post that most probably later. Um, mga yeah, October 8th, Philippines time. And I'll post that in the Team Bitoro Pilipinas group. All right, once we have it. Also, you could also, of course, follow my YouTube channel, which we're gonna be also posting our recording in all our streams like this one, dun sa YouTube channel natin. You could simply Google my name, Jed Villardo. It should show up one of the results there, YouTube. I'll show you real quick. There you go. Just type my first and last name, Jed Villardo. You should see my YouTube channel on top, and the following links and results there are my either my social media pages or yung eToro account natin, because they're both public, right? So yung newly promoted natin sa popular investor account, which is our low risk consistent gaining account, and also our high risk, which we're using on our daily live trading. Ayan. All right. Let's see. Also, another question is, kailan po ako pwede mag-copy sa high risk nyo, right? So, yeah, here's a quick explanation that what we did, right? Or what we're doing, basically. So if you look for my name or my accounts, you could simply just type in eToro, my first name, or my second name actually, Jed, right? Or my last name. Either. It should show up both of my accounts. So for example, if we go to my high risk, this one, right? So obviously you can't copy me right now because we're already trading. Yeah, this is what we call as trading cycle. Nandito na tayo sa dyan na level, and our risk score is andun na sa taas, right? As you can see, 10 siya. So if I go to my stats, our running score right now is 10, obviously, because this is a high risk account, right? Like on the description, and I'll probably also add that here's a FAQ na nakapin dito. I'll also note the cycle basically. If you followed my streams on my account sa Team Toro Pilipinas, you'd understand this. But for new guys, I would understand if you are gonna ask this also. So yun. So we're on the trading stage cycle. I'll explain this. I'll create a video about this also, and I'll post that later together with how to copy trade, right, properly, and set your copy stop loss, mga ganun na question, how to do it correctly, right? Kasi yun yung nangyayari dati before, when we first tested it way back in August, um, actually towards the end of the August, right? Technically, we started September officially, right? Um, ang daming natanggal because of the whip, right? But the next week, following week, we recovered basically and all our losses, right? As you can see, and then um, aside from recovering, we also have a few gains, right? And now we're on the running October month. kumbaga. So we started last um, we had the copy trading cycle, kumbaga, right? The stage where we lower our risk and then kumakopy yung lahat ng gustong mag-copy sa high risk account natin. And we actually closed like around almost 180 copiers, right? And so ang dami pa ring hindi nakasunod sa instructions or tips. Although, it's always up to you if you set your copy stop loss higher, right? But what we recommend is to lower it as lowest possible. It would be 5%, right? The reason behind that is because this is a high risk account, and sometimes it doesn't go our way, obviously, because that's how trading works, right? Not all the time, 100% yung executions natin, right? We're not perfect. Nobody is. So yun. So that's part of one of the common questions, how to do it, mga ganun. Also, if you're getting errors na hindi kayo pwede makakopy, because on our low risk account, right? By the way, if you're getting that error message and if you're using your yung mobile app, other high probability na outdated yung app nyo, just go to your app store in pag Android phone siya, it should be in Google Play, right? So go there and make sure to update your app and then relaunch it, close and open it again. And if you're an Apple user, then go to the Apple Store, right? Yeah. So make sure that it's updated lang, right? And then try again because we got a lot of questions or reports earlier than nagkaka error, and then maybe it's just outdated, and it was up really the main reason because it was showing na hindi na daw pwede mag-copy because it's max AUM, but we just recently joined the Popular Investor Program, and our AUM limit has just been raised, so it should be able to handle over at least 100,000. Right? Yes. Ayan. So okay, there we go. It's still going down. I think I'm seeing an opportunity to short here. Let's see. Double check natin dito sa day. So we open at 1504 and pumunta siya as high as 12, and then now of course we're back in the psychological resistance and support natin, which is 1500, obviously. uh, it's always been there, right? Technically on a day chart, which is what we're looking at right now, it's just going sideways. Ayan. All right, so we'll play the odds. So probability. Of course, probability lang tayo dito. Yes, we're gonna short it. All right. Sige, let's make sure. Prepare natin yung trading parameters natin. There we go. So we could go rapido if we need it, right? All right, setting. And waiting for the next opportunity. Because obviously, mag-cycle back lang din siya. And we'll wait for that. So right now, it's showing decline. So I'm gonna move my TP target here, and I'm seeing, let's see, the next at least 30 minutes, it probably will hit back this support line here at 97. And the lowest, is 95, right? Yeah, it will probably hit that. So I'm gonna set the reminder. Alert, right? It will send an alert, ping me, and I'm gonna set my trend line here on the 1 minute, and then set that in the next 251. Right, at least 2 hours, right? It should probably hit that there. So that would mean, in my strategy, in my mind, I'll be playing the odds, shorting them in that, time frame. So we're waiting for that opportunity right now. Okay, 1 minute. It's about to break the 1.5. Yeah, wait for that to go back up, and then we'll ride down. We'll ride it together. Sabayan natin. Pababa. Ayan. So please, do not just copy if you're looking at my, live, uh, or my high risk account. You will see it real time, right? The moment I execute my trades here. Right now it's blank, right? Kasi wala tayong open trades. But the moment it will execute, it will also show up here. So please, I wanted to say earlier, please exercise your, due diligence. Just do not blindly follow my trades. Um, para naman hindi kayo parang nagagamble, right? And if you do, if you do would like to trade with me right now, please use your virtual accounts or paper accounts, right? Ayan, let's see. All right, I'm gonna wait for it. Wait for the next minute to cycle back. There's a timer there, right? Look at that. In the next 30 seconds, we'll go back to the 1 minute cycle or time frame, and then we'll see. So I've been actually, like, if you seen my portfolio sa mga nakakopy sa atin sa high risk, we have been on the short side for the past couple of days, right? Right. Look at that, my previous charts or trend charts. This is just me plotting, what's in my mind, and para mas madali ma-remind and how I will execute my trades. Although I'm not saying na hindi tayo sasabay if we see a buy signal, but right now we are on the short or selling bias, short or selling bias tayo. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, potentially it could actually still go back to 1.5 here. It was going sideways, tapos nag-break siya. So that means, yeah, that actually means, based on statistics, if nangyayari mga ganon, right? This is actually a curve right here. Tapos naging cup siya, right? Naging baso or teacup. That's showing weakness, and potentially could break, really going down as far as 97, right? At least 97. Or could go back dun sa previous lows, would be 95. But we're waiting for that to go back up. It's showing obviously na pataas siya ngayon. Wait, I'm gonna open the show buy and sell panel para na siya gitna siya. I know it's there, but I want to see it andito, right? Para, yeah, there we go. It's showing na it's still going back and forth sa psychological line natin. Let's just call it psychological line. Weakness, I mean sa support and resistance line or price for the gold right now. Looking at the news, wala masyadong big news aside from, Trump's action right now, which is his impeachment ongoing. Although merong 1% drop, but it's not actually not affecting much. Surprise natin. And look at that. I have here my parang filter or screener, right? Is what that is call it. yung Dow, right? Dow Jones natin, index is actually at least a bit gaining. It's green, right? Same with um, SP 500. Our VIX, although, is positive 17. That means may konting volatility nangyayari. But we'll see. Right? Sobrang strong ng 1,500 talaga. Right? If you look at that, it's just been there since August. See? If you invested, if you're in a long-term investment, right? I mean, if you bought way back, 2 quarters back, around May or April, of course, obviously, it's all green right now, right? Because it was rallying. But ever since pumatong siya sa August, right? Around August, was it August 9 or second week of August? It's just always been there, right? Sure, tumaas siya as far as 51, but it went back down and it just, sideways, sideways, sideways. Ranging lang siya, but still going sideways. Ayun, nag-drop siya to 98. Okay. Uh, let's see. Waiting for that opportunity, guys. Let's see. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah, we see the trend, obviously. Right, confirmation of our strategy. No, it's still not valid. So I will, um, iwas FOMO tayo. I will hold, and I'm not just gonna go in. Ingatan natin, right? Alright, that's low lows na tayo. Kamusta dyan? Tumahimik ata. Like, are you like focusing, watching also your charts? Ayan, it's showing really. Ayan, nag-hit na siya. Mag-hit na siya sa TP target ko. I didn't execute. I didn't went in because I wanted to make sure na yung isang requirement natin to go and execute trades is to be on a safe side. That means naka-check yung time frame continuity natin. Time frame continuity, right? TFC, right? TFC. That means all the time frames is on our side. Uh, same yung direction, same yung trend, same yung pattern, right? So we want to make sure that's the setup that when we get in. I know obviously it's going down, sure, it's weakening, everything is showing it's going down. But I wanted to make sure Now, if ever mayroong suddenly mag-whip, right? And there's also another thing about AI, automated executions, which happens like 10,000 to how many na ngayon siguro, depending on their hardware upgrades. AI executions could execute at least 10,000 trades or transactions per second, guys, per second. So yung mga nakita yung biglang whip pataas, possibly sila yun, right? And we don't want to be in that situation. That's the main reason why, or the biggest reason why we want to be on the safe side. When we're executing, we want to be on that side. See, babalik-balik na naman siya sa 500. Sure, nag-hit sa 97, lows. I almost break the 97 here. No, not really. 98 lang pala. Muntikan. Yeah, but obvious yung pattern. I could see it. Anybody could see it. Yeah. Hello, good evening, Winston, in Batangas right now. Ayan, 1 minute's about to go up now. So we're seeing there right now, it could probably go back to one of 500s in the next few seconds. Please let me know, guys, if merong parang tawag nito, naglalag yung video or something, because yeah, may intermittent issue yung PLDT tonight. So anyway, this is recorded, and I'll upload a copy sa YouTube channel natin for replays. So para mas safe, you could always replay or watch it there. Ayan na. So patiently waiting, patiently waiting. So we still have yung usual stream ko. It's going to be at least an hour. So we're halfway there. Yes, we're halfway there. If ever hindi ko pa rin makita yung execution natin, or opportunity to go in the next 30 minutes, I'll just update you in Discord sa if pumasok tayo, right? But right now, there we go, nag-hit yung, diba, remember yung alarm natin kanina? Yan, nag-hit siya. Because we sit there, right? Yeah. Not risking that, yeah. Hmm, hmm, hmm. 98 tight. Let's see, double check that then. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Good evening, Love Samson. Pwede bang mag-request i-adjust yung volume? Medyo mahina sa akin kahit max na volume ko. This is the max that I could go. This is the max volume. Yeah. So probably may problema yung speakers niyo or something, or headset. Try niyo yung plug and replug. Sometimes pag lumalayo lang ako kasi this is tawag ito, parang may noise cancellation kumbaga, so humihina lang siya, but this is the max that I could go. Ayun, yeah, we're seeing a buy opportunity in the next at least 10 minutes, but we're gonna watch still. Tingnan lang natin. Um, so ganito lang guys. Patience lang, you know. Patience, patience. It's all about patience. It may sound you know, impatient yung mga day trader because we go in tapos exit agad like close agad yung trade. But the 180% of the time when you're trading, it's more on psychological, right? Because what happens for most traders, right? For most, especially for newbies, even veteran traders like us, is that when you see opportunity, and nalilimutan mo yung checklist or yung strategy mo. Sa bottom line, nafo-FOMO ka, like kanina, right? Sure, it would be great. Maganda sana, like if nakasabay tayo, right? Sure, we already know right now, advanced na, natapos na siya. It was a good opportunity. However, if you have your own trading strategy, may checklist ka on your mind, in my strategy, it's invalidated, right? Hindi siya naka-check at least two requirements ko. So, I didn't go in even though it was so obvious, right? So that's the hard part. One of the hard part, right? When you resist FOMO, when you resist being greedy, right? Um, so yun. Yeah, Lobs, baka yung headset mo lang, something like that. Yeah, loud and clear naman sa iba. Thank you. Thank you for confirming, Charlie. So yun, patience, ang laking factor. I'm not a patient guy, but I learned to practice it because of trading. All right. Yeah, it's going back up in a few minutes. See, it's just going sideways here. Parang tapos pababalik na siya sa 99. Ayun. See, it's going up, going up. Pabalik na siya ulit sa 1.5. But then I decided to go on the short side. So we'll wait for that reoccurring or opportunity, right? So the opportunity basically that means again, let's keep on repeating that para hindi natin malimutan is that following your checklist or trading strategy, all right? And in my strategy, this is not yet the opportunity that we're looking at. Um, yeah, not yet, not yet. So, tingnan natin. It's -5 for the day. Let's see. Mm-hmm. There you go. It goes back up to 99. Um, Probably would hit back to 1,500. So the other side of it, the other resistance side that we're seeing is at 1,552 or O2, as high as O2. It reached actually to a point O4 kanina. So we'll see that. So while waiting for the opportunity, right? We also check the news back and forth. Uh, Twitter and Facebook could be facing billions in fines after Ireland investigation. Shoo. And Twitter and Facebook, that's a bad indicator right there. And also a good opportunity to short. If the reaction or the sentiment goes correctly with that news. Nvidia is actually gaining. Market movers natin. Mhm. Unusual volume. Ayan, let's see. Spot gold news. Ayan, future. So it's kind of weird, right, guys? Because usually, if negative yung sentiments sa mga news and updates and breaking news, usually the gold, which is basically the parang universal universal uh, safe haven ng mga investors, right? They would go to gold and buy, right? That's why prices goes up when there's, you know, negative overall negative sentiment sa market, right? Global market. But right now, it's not really rallying that much. Although that also is showing strength sa 1,500. It's because of that. So that means, hindi pa decided like nandito lang din tayo, right? It's like bottom line, it's waiting for that big news, right? To break out or break down, right? So of course it's already showing that it's going down below 1,500, but it's still going back up like right now, right? In shorter time frames, nakikita natin ano pa kaya dun sa sa day, week, and month, which is super obvious na nagsa-sideways lang siya on the 1,500 price. So, yung overall sentiments right now is not, hindi pa siya parang concise. Dami pang topics about, recession. But people, investors and institutions are not yet convinced about that. But there's a lot of talk about it. So that's why yung gold natin, yan, showing strength and weakness at the same time on that same level sa gold sa 1,500. Kaya balik-balik lang tayo dito sa price. Hitting back and forth, kumbaga. Yeah. So dito sa 5 minutes natin ngayon, it's really showing weakness. Yeah. So we're waiting for that to go back up. Tapos sasakyan natin. Most probably in the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Kasi right now in the 5 minute time frame, it will end. That's the current cycle in 14 seconds. So it will create a new cycle there, and I'll watch for that opportunity. We could see an opportunity there, and then we'll ride it. Right, we'll ride that opportunity if we see it. If we see it, that's a big if. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Kamusta na yung mga trades nyo? Did you guys, anybody executed a trade earlier when you saw the trend? Because I didn't. And recommended not to also. Or at least anybody tried it sa virtual nila. Ayan, I think someone posted sa Discord channel natin. Aria Maranya posted a virtual post. Good job. Medyo mataas nga lang yung TP target. If it was a TP trade or manually closed, but good gains on your virtual. Let's start building our trading strategy there. Jovi, answering questions here. Discord, Jovi, may biglang event Friday. Can I see your gamit leverage? I see. On the shirt, can I still change my delivery address? Yes, our TP Academy Gold Digger shirt, right? Which you can see in our private group page, right? Yes, you could still change it. You could actually go back to your form and then change it. I will announce it the moment that we start shipping, and probably that will be next week. Hopefully next week. So we're waiting for the payments to come in, because we need to like um, pay for a deposit or down payment, right, to start the printing. Tapos full payment tayo after natapos. I hope yun sana lahat ng nag-register mag-follow through and walang mag-back out, because bottom line, that kami magka-cover nun, right? So yun. So and also on our first top 10 registers or enrollees or scholars at the EP Academy natin will get that free shirt, at least one. So for Michael Lang, you ordered two. So the first one or one of it will be free. There you go. It's going back to 1,500 like we discussed earlier. There we go. Seesaw, right? One, boop, boop, boop. But we're seeing the inverted W, or it's basically M, right? Let's just call it M. The M pattern. And when you see that, that's usually a signal to short, right? Or sell. All right. I close my virtual trade, sir. 3 positions, 1%. Good job, Alcantara. Can you share its day trading channel natin? Thank you, thank you. UTP John. All right, good job. All right, here we go. We're seeing that opportunity. Okay, ready, guys? Opportunity is showing his or her face, right? Let's just call it because it should not have a gender, right? And waiting. All right, by test natin. On the 4, 9. Mhm. All right, we did a buy test or test buy. Sige, waiting for that. There we go. All right. Pasa Colette. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Here we go. So TP targets natin, there are two targets. We'll use the tens, right? Tens. So 99.10. And the next one is at 98.75. Right, 98.75. So if our, TA is right, it should go back to the 97 range in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. We're seeing that weakening there right now. I'm gonna add another one. There we go. Another one, right? Another one. You're welcome, John. You're welcome. Gratitude. Yes, gratitude. All right. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Adding another one. Okay. Okay, now we wait. We wait and see. All right, about to hit TP target 25, 99.25, 99.25, and then 10, and then 98, 95, and 75. All right, here we go. All right, so waiting game now, and we'll watch for the news, of course, just in case another, one big news. I hope not. But since we're trading in a short time frame, that's why we're trading in a short time frame, because we don't want to get hit on that, big news or something. So we'll. All right. Okay. There we go. We need a little bit more, and then we TP'd at 25. So look at the price, because we're on the short side, right? So when we open the trade, yung sell price yung pinapasok natin, right? So yung mga sa mga newbies, when you sell, right, you're using the sell price. When you buy, you're using the buy price. That means also when you sell, you're against the buy price. So our TP target is going to be the buy price, not the sell. So if I say 99.25, that's tens, right? 149925 or 99.25 yung TP target natin, then you should be seeing or looking for that price to hit that, right? But then since we're looking at the trading view, I know my spread, right? So that's another thing that you consider, right? So we set our TP target sure at 98 right now here, or 97.91, but that doesn't mean I am waiting for that to hit, right? We don't trade like that because that's basically gambling for me at least, right? We don't know what will happen in the next 30 minutes or an hour, and the volume could be strong or weak, but our strategy is to stick at least 1 to 2%, as high as 5% if merong biglang huge volume, but we stick to that, right? We stick to it, 1 to 2% possibly, right? You should be able to see that consistent targets natin sa high risk profile natin. It's public, right? And then you just need to check the history. And that's our strategy, obviously. Ang dami nagtatanong, bakit 1 to 2% lang? That's part of our risk management, right? Mitigating possible losses, right? And since we're trading with leverage from times 50 to 100, so we want to make sure that the moment that we go in, we could exit right away, because you don't want to sleep over or whatever you do to leave your trades there, right? We want to make sure that we could exit as soon as possible. All right, pumasok ako ulit. Oops. All right, I'm seeing an opportunity right there. There we go. Excuse me. Go Bears, go Bears. Pull, pull, pull. Right? Pull. Pull. Kasi, di ba? Going down tayo. All right, look at that. It's going sideways in 1 second. Showing potential right now, weakening in 1 minute. And we're waiting for that. The next cycle, so 1 minute, that should hopefully, not hoping, but based on our TA, it should hit our TP target. So 99.25 is our TP target right now. There we go. There we go. Volume, volume, volume. Come on, Bears. Show now strength kasi by show weakness no. Show strength in Bears. Go Bears, right? Go, go, go Bears. Here we go. Yeah, and so bumalik siya ulit pataas. Yeah, seesaw. All right, we're seeing potential TP exits. All right, patience lang, guys. So here's another question: Why, Judd? Why I'm seeing a lot of TP like green target hits? Sa history mo, are you like really targeting for that? Yes. The main reason, one of the biggest reason, is actually, in reality, executing your trades in any broker. There's a delay, right? Millisecond delay or a second delay. Depends on your internet connection also, right? On and also the server connection. Ayun, TP target. Our first, gonna hit the next two, 99.2 and 99.10. It could hit right now. There we go. Bumalik siya sa 99.3. I feel like I'm doing yung parang sa ang tawag ito, yung sa gambling, right? 99.2, 99.2, 99.1, 99.1. All right, here we go. Parang ganun. It sounded like that sometimes. Yeah, I play around like that also. Classmates, don't forget to follow notification. Yes, thank you, Elise, for reminders. Yes. Make sure, by the way, guys, plugging ako konti. We're streaming right now in our public page. Please, if you're new here and if you are with our Team P Academy, please like our page. Of course, para mas madali ma-share and ma-notify yung friends natin if you want to, spread and help us spread awareness, right? So please, um, share this stream and share this page and like it also. Thank you in advance. And here we go. Going back up, going back down. It almost hit our TP kanina kasi our TP is 20, 99.20, the next one, and the 99.10. Um, it's right now going back down. So there we go. It's gonna go back and hit the 98.61. So well, the moment it hit that, TP lahat yung positions natin. If you're looking at our positions right now. So let me show you. Alright, refresh natin yan para makita natin real time. Here we go. History. Oops. Real pala. Yan. So I'm gonna expand it. There you go. It's not real time updating though. I guess that's sure. Adding constraints to that server in eToro, but that's our position right now. Look at that. We just placed like almost 50% of our overall portfolio. And how copy trading works, basically, the basic concept is that it's proportionally trading in your behalf also, right? So if I open 11.72% of my portfolio times 100 for that positions of gold, and then on your end also, your account will execute that at the same time. However, it doesn't mean that my gains will be also the same as your gains unless we have the same exact amount of equity, right? That's the big question right there. Kaya yung iba, nakikita cents lang, right? Cents or some like over $5, $10, depending. Because that will depend on your overall equity. Di ba? Kasi percentage yung kinokopya niya. Right? Not the exact amount, but the percentage. Right? They designed that because obviously, not everybody could afford to invest like 10,000, 5,000, whatever amount, right? So depending on your means, then they will execute that. Even 200 could be used here. That's the minimum copy trading amount, 200, right? However, what I recommend if you're gonna copy our high risk or even our my low risk to get the best performance is that I recommend at least 1,000, right? In our money, Philippine money, that's at least around right now based on conversion, at least 50,000 pesos, right? So I'm not saying do it right away. You could add it or you know every payday or depending on your financial status and then your targets also. Right, we're about to hit that TP. Next target natin, all green. Sorry, let me refresh that so you can see it. There we go. Konting pool. All right. There we go. TP, dalawa. TP, the third one, 98.95, about to hit TP, and then 80. There we go. All right. Konting pool. Hindi natin na-capture yung green. But hindi siya real-time nga nag-update. But if you copied me, it should be showing on your... Okay, I copied my high-risk account. So here... Oops. Let's go my virtual pala. I copied my high-risk. When I'm testing it. Right? Oops. So may yan. How do you go to people? Watch list. And then there we go. Oh, hindi pala. I closed it. My bad. Anyway, nag-TP na. Nag-TP na tayo. Last position, which is we're waiting for the 1985, right? 1985. There we go. So if you again, our TP target is basically the buy price, right? So we're about to hit that target. Although, meron pa tayong 50s, spread that we're gonna consider. And there we go. We TP hit. And that's how we day trade. Classmates, friends, and newcomers sa stream natin. And we're right on time, almost right on time. 1 hour and almost an hour, right? 55 minutes tayong live. Kamusta yung portfolios nyo? You know, please share your portfolios. I mean gains for the day. Let's see. Check natin. Unfortunately, hindi siya real time nag-update, right, of our gains. But with that gain, we should be hitting at least 9 or even probably 10% of our running gains so October. And with that being said, our actually target, minimum target, month over month sa hires natin is at least 10%, right? And we're just in our second week. Second week of sa trading cycle natin, right? And we're already hitting our target. So Laksa, thank you for all the support. And we're looking to get that 20% target also. So not getting FOMO'd, right? I think we're sure we're part of the monthly competition, but we're not really, ang tawag nito, focusing on that. That's actually just an added bonus, just in case, we see an opportunity and umabot tayo ulit sa like what we got sa September, right? Of course, we were doing our best in doble kayo tayo dito because we have like 27.71 loss August na na-whip tayo, right? But now, we're on the, 22% gains so far, right? And we're right on track to hit at least 50% before the end of the year. So how about that for our high risk account, right? So if we check our history, just to backtrack and make sure that we followed our strategy. So look at that, right? At least 1 to 2%. Our execution kanina, we executed at least 5 trades, right? 5 trades. I may add trades later on, but it will not be live. So thank you again, guys, for tuning in. And maagang pamasko. Yep. So thank you also. So konting plug lang, guys. If you want to copy our high risk account, this account, you can't copy that. You can copy it right now. You cannot, right? Not kasi nga yung risk score natin is mataas pa. So if you want, just ready your high risk account, right? I hope you have another high risk account and then low risk account kasi you'd want to make sure that it's separated from your primary low risk account para hindi kayo ma-FOMO to use your long-term investment money, right? Parang andun lang siya, limited. Kumbaga, just like how you do sa, sa savings nyo, right? Or sa yung mga time deposit and whatnot, di ba, hindi nyo nilalagay sa isang account, right? You separate them because you want to diversify it, right? And make sure hindi kayo na-FOMO. That's basically you trying to resist it and then, putting some restrictions, kumbaga. Some uses time deposit, some nilalagay sa like equity, some would use ang tawag nito, time deposits, right? And then tapos lalagay sa passbook, mga ganon, hindi na kumukuha ng ATM kasi nga para hindi ma-FOMO magamit yung savings, right? Mga ganon, right? There's a lot of ways. So, that depends on your approach na lang, right? So, and this is in eToro, in our situation, in our global trading journey with us here, with our classmates and the TP group, right? We recommend to have that set up also, right? So if you want to copy, create an account, please use our link. It's on our description. If you're watching this in YouTube, it's also on our description. Please use the link in creating that account, and you're helping us, helping the community also. And we'll see you in our Discord channel also, right? However, in our low risk account, which again just joined the Popular Investor Program, that's a big news for me and big news for our community because that means you could right now freely copy our low risk account. As you can see, we just gained at least 26 copiers just today, and I'm. This is also again one of the recommendations that to diversify your portfolio or your equity, right? And that means putting aside at least a few amount for long-term investment, right? Here in our low risk account, we focus on lower risk and then consistent gains month over month, at least 1 to 4%, right? So there we go. Also, If you're new to global trading and also trading in general or investing, and if you're looking for a mentor or a group to join us in a Team eToro Pilipinas. We also have our TP Academy mentorship program that will start actually tomorrow, at least in my classroom. I'm one of the mentors, and also we have three others, um, namely Joey, Bensky, and Glenn. All right. So join our group. You could see the schedules in the events page, and the registration link is also down in our description there. Or you could go to our website, tmeph.com, and you should see the menu on top there. All right. This recording or this stream will be recorded, of course, and then we'll be publishing it in our YouTube channel later on in a few minutes while we upload it, of course. So if you have questions, by the way, please feel free to post it in our Discord channel. Um, Kasi I recommend doing that in Discord instead. Uh, Kasi if you post it on our group page or ping me sa messenger, I might miss it kasi sa daming messages andon. And then medyo hindi magandang messenger in terms of organizing messages, right? Compared to Discord, which is at least for me, it's very flexible and versatile, right? So andun din yung mga day traders natin, nag-trade, nag-share ng information on a daily basis. So if you want to learn more, andun yung resources, andun lahat, basically. All right? So please let's do that. So Laksa, gold morning. It's over 12 here in Philippines or in Cebu. All right, I'm in Cebu. I'm based in Cebu, and gold morning, gold evening, and afternoon, wherever you are. Laksa, and ingat-ingat po tayo, and take care. I'll see you next time. Please just check our events schedule for our daily or every other day stream. Right. I might miss some of the schedules because hindi pa tayo meron tayong mga other responsibilities, but we'll do our best, right? We'll try our best. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Yeah, Laksa, let's go.